Hi, I'm Esther Jacobs. I'm an author and co-author of 25 books, and I've helped over 400 people, non-writers, entrepreneurs, coaches, CEOs, to write and publish their book. And I've discovered a secret. And the secret is that you shouldn't start with the beginning of your book. Don't start with page one. Start at the end. And that's why I call this method the reverse writing method. And if you look at the visual that I made, is that normally when you start writing, you're happy, you're enthusiastic, and you start writing and typing away. And at one point, sooner or later, you will get stuck. And that means you'll have to go back and rewrite and restructure. And that's where most people stop writing their book. And that's a pity because many stories are worth being told. They should be shared in the world to convey this important message or this expertise that you have. So whether it takes you more time or whether your book file disappears in the trash or in a remote computer file, avoid this getting stuck. So how do you avoid getting stuck? That's to do it in reverse, to write in reverse. If you start writing the back cover, in fact, you have your sales material, you have your summary, your executive summary, your tone of voice, your promise to your readers. That's also what you see in a shop or online when you buy a book as a reader, but also what you send to a publisher. The back cover of your book is the promised summary of your story, of your message, of your book. You also talk about who you are, who the sender is, what your expertise is, what your perspective is. And if you do it well, the back cover also provides you the structure for the rest of your book. So some people have a personal story and it could be before, during, and after. Or you share your 7 tips for something, the 7 steps to something, or the 25 tips to do something. That gives you the structure of your book, and that helps you to make an outline. And before you do that, you could even create the cover of your book. If you have a title and subtitle and the back cover, you can go to Fiverr.com or Upwork.com or do it yourself on KDP, Amazon's self-publishing platform, or ask a designer to create a cover of your book. With this cover, the title and the back cover, you can start promoting your book. And starting to promote your book means that you're out there, that you're visible. People will see the topic of your book, you will get input, feedback, you can create surveys, ask questions, get content, get ambassadors, get proofreaders, and maybe you can even pre-sell your book to cover the cost of your designer, the editing, and other things you need to do. While you're doing that, you continue with the outline. And by outlining, I mean create every chapter in an outline. It may be Word, it may be Scrivener, software that I love to use, or something else, maybe on the wall with post-it notes, it doesn't matter. And for each chapter, indicate what is going to be in that chapter. What example are you going to use? What tips are you going to give? What knowledge do you want to share? Just bullet points for the content of each chapter. So that when you think you're finished, you can step back and look at everything and see if everything is there and if things are in the right place. Only then you start writing. So you start writing at the right. And that means you know already what is going to be where, so you don't have to start on page 1. You just follow your energy. You start writing what you feel like that day. Maybe you want to turn this bullet point into a paragraph, or explain this example, or list this these tips or knowledge that you want to share. So you go through your book, turning bullets into paragraphs by following your energy. And that's completely different than having to fill a page, from page 1 and fill a chapter and then continue to the next chapter. And when you do this, in the end, whether it's in a week or 10 days or 6 months or a year, you will have your book. Of course, it's not as easy as it sounds, but it's very doable because you cut this big project into bite-sized chunks. And as I said, I've done it myself many times. I've helped a lot of other people. And the most important thing is to get started and to get started right. if you want, I can help you with your book plan or with your back cover or with the system, how to set it up. I have a lot of free content if you look in the blogs and other videos. I have a writer's mastermind as well, where I help people in 6 months from book idea to published book. I organize writing retreats in Mallorca, Thailand, and Curacao. So if you want a week of focus and hands-on help, maybe that's for you. So find a way that works for you. I also wrote a book, actually, how to write a book in a week, and I have an e-course that goes with that. So browse through my website if you want. See if there's any material you can use, and if you want to talk about your book, just let me know, and we'll hop on a call and I see if I can help you. Most important thing is to get started, and to get started right. No excuses.